Uh, 2018 Absolute Football half box case break number 8. Roll of dice. Well, I mean, the best way to minimize your losses is to buy into both, right? That's one way to cut down on missing, right? If you buy into every single one, your chances of hitting are much, much higher. James, I mean, I definitely think there's a positive to buying into the eBay breaks because you can get teams for so cheap that all it really takes is just to hit on one card. One rookie auto, one relic, something, and you pretty much pay for your spot. I mean, I don't know what this one's went for, but can't imagine they went for all that expensive. What's up, Kate68? I like it. It rhymes. It's alright, James. Just relax. I'll see. What's up, NC teacher? I'll definitely try and pull some nice Cowboys, couple Panthers, just for you. I know that'll make you real happy. See, James, this should be a lesson. Don't just buy one. You gotta buy multiple in everything. That way you can limit your losses. You can't always go hitless, right? Don't forget, ebay.com/casebreak. Get your spots in it. Breaking tomorrow, 9 a.m. What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? Ooh. Ooh. That sounds like a rough start to a lovely Saturday morning. Well, I've been in sit on my ass time all morning, so. Woohoo! Couple hits already, it seems like. Yeah, Matt, that's I wish I was making more, but yeah, I am making money. Let me ask you a question since you just stopped in and nobody else seems to want to answer. What do you buy into most? Baseball, football, or basketball? That's the way to do it, James. Gotta limit them losses, and it looks like this one's going to be pretty sweet, so you did miss out. Marcel Aitman. What, Matt, what do you buy into? Baseball, basketball, or football more? What do you like? Yeah, James, I mean, it's definitely an easier way, I think. Michael Thomas to 49. What's up, P. Daz? So let me ask you, Matt, if I were to have, say, if Scott were to put, you can answer this too, Pitaz. If Scott were to put like Spectra Football on eBay and have it buy now, would you guys buy into it by any chance? Clay Matthews, Josh Norman, Von Miller to 65. Do you guys think that if I were to have him put some mid-end to maybe even high-end stuff, what's up, Elite Cat, on eBay, do you think it would sell decently well enough to where Scott wouldn't take a massive loss? Cool, James. See ya. Thanks for stopping out. Sterling Shepard to 60. Oh, not too much. Just enjoying some company of you guys. Anyway, so if Scott were to put like high-end to mid-end products on eBay for just buy now, and say they were to break in like a week or two because it might take that long. Matt, I mean, Darius Geist to 49. Who said they needed it in this one? I did pull it. Who said it? What if the prices were a little bit lower, Matt? Just for starters, just to get people to buy in. Like, people like you guys who buy from Scott, like, obviously you wouldn't probably switch, which is fine. But people who are just buy from eBay and don't buy from Scott, I think that might be a good way to get some more exposure. Bradley Chubb to 199. What's up, Aces? How you doing, man? Feel free to answer that question too. Just for people on eBay. I mean, I feel like most of them probably don't go to Scott's store, so if they had a way that they could just do buy now, and it could even be a little bit cheaper than Scott's store, in theory. But Bo Scarborough, Robbie Anderson, Logan Woodside to 100. I think it'd be a good way to really get the name and brand going a little bit. Blake Martinez. But obviously, like I said, for you, you would just buy from Scott. It'd be different, but like right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 people in here, and this is the most that I've had in this breaks in a long time. Fran Tarkenton to 199. So I mean, a lot of people just buy from eBay. I think it might be worth it, but I'm trying to see if you guys think there would be enough interest in it to where it wouldn't take like a month or two to fill and break. Deshaun Jackson. Blake Bortles, Eric Dickerson. That's a pretty nice card. Boss Hogg. Marshall Faulk. Jared Goff to 50. That's pretty slick. Yeah, that's what I mean, Mason. I mean, we could definitely try it. I bet most stuff would sell. What's up, TC Card Score? What's up, Tim? I mean, most stuff would probably sell, but some stuff, like some of the cheaper stuff, probably. I mean, at some point, like say like 28 spots are filled, we could literally just like keep them and whatever. I mean, I don't really care. Bilal Powell, Sam Bradford, Mason Rudolph. I think it's a good way. I mean, just so we can kind of get some more people. Air Bear, holy smokes. What's up, Moosey? There's a shit ton of people. Marvin Jones, Mitch Trubisky, Cedric Wilson Jr. to 100. I mean, like I said, Mason, it could be Josh Rosen to 365. It could be something simple like Optic Basketball, just to kind of see what the interest is in it, to see if it would really be worth it. Boston Scott and Jalen Ramsey. High Tech is going to be breaking next, and this will be the first time I'm seeing it, so we'll see how it goes. Derek Carr, Trey Quinn to 100. Josh Adams. Patrick Peterson to 65. Those are pretty nice cards. Zay Jones. Josh Norman, Ozzie Newsome. Bo Scarborough. as soon as James leaves, we pull Cowboys. Deshaun Watson to 49. Yeah, I mean, Matt, like I said, like you could definitely, I think, kind of drop the prices on, like say for basketball, like the Celtics and Lakers, you could definitely bring the price down a little bit and maybe even bump the price up a little bit for the cheaper teams. Just as a way to, because like if you're buying on eBay, obviously you don't want to spend $200 to buy the Celtics in, Noir or whatever it would be. Alvin Kamara, Allen Robinson, and Doug Baldwin to 65. I mean, obviously it's something that you could definitely play with and just see what works the best, but because I know a lot of people probably don't like buying into like some of the cheaper stuff. Like they might like the Spectra, a little high-end stuff. Richard Sherman, Alex Collins to 65. Like, let's say you could get the Celtics at like 150, 130. I mean, is that something that could pique some interest? Ooh. What's up, Mark? Jalen Samuels to 99. Gracing us with your presence. Nebraska's supposed to be good this year. Anybody know? LaDainian Tomlinson to 199. Let's say like I don't know, Optic. How much is the Celtics in Optic? I mean, if you could definitely get it for like, say it's $200 in Scott stores and everybody else's. If you could get it for like 120, 130, even up to 150, I think that's definitely worth a shot. Jared Goff. AJ Green, Devontae Parker to 65. Basically what I'm saying is, right off the bat, we would probably only have to charge enough to cover the cost of it, really. So, Nyheim Hines to $3.99. So, I mean, prices wouldn't be outrageously expensive. Like, I'm not even saying Scott's prices are expensive. I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't even be $200. Like, you could say, like, 150. I mean, how many people would buy the Celtics for 150? Justin Jackson and Aaron Donald. I mean, that's substantially cheaper than buying it through somebody else, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Carl Lawson. And I feel like one of the downsides would be you don't really know how long it's going to take to fill. John Regan's the 25. But, I mean, I kind of thinking like we could just send out an email and say like, hey, when this break fills is when you'll be notified when it fills and when it's going to break. And then that way, Jarvis Landry, you could kind of keep people in the loop, I guess. Case Keenum and DeAndre Hopkins to 65. Mason Rudolph to $3.99. David Williams and Chris Hogan. Eli Manning, Steve Young. Yeah, I know that's kind of a downside, but I feel like, I mean, if they were to fill like 2 to 3 weeks, would that be that bad? I mean, if you could buy teams and you were notified when it's breaking, would it be that bad, though? Brent Jones auto. I mean, say we set a cap at 2 weeks. If at 2 weeks every spot's not filled, then the store just kind of eats the loss and we keep the cards. Antonio Brown to 25. That way we could kind of keep, breaks on a regular pace, not having to wait like 3 weeks or a month, you know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry. Tom Brady and Gronk. Roquan Smith. I mean, you're making good points, Ellie. I wanted some feedback before I said something to Scott. That way, just trying to grow nasty breaks on eBay. I don't want it to fall on its face, so. Deshaun Watson to 99. I mean, but I would say that eBay, you'll always have problems because people always complain. I mean, people will always complain what happens on eBay, so I guess it's not really like Alshon Jeffrey. I mean, people will always be upset about something I do. Devontae Parker, Russell Wilson, Doug Baldwin. Like I know some people don't like that I don't show the base cards. Kerryon Johnson, which is just what I've been told to do, is not show the base cards because literally, like, I would be here for hours doing breaks if I had to show every single base card. So I mean, Amara Darboh to 99. Jay Ajayi, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Khalil Mack to 100. Yeah, I mean, Wolf, how many people complain about the way you sell stuff? Like, we get tons of people, questions, complaints. It is what it is. That was the break, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to do Bowman High Tech right now.